Continue, Hop.
And in their self-will, they dig down a wall. Verse 7. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce.
It was fierce, read.
And their wrath, for it was cruel.
It was cruel, read.
I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Verse 8. Judah, thou art he who thy brethren shall praise.
Judah is the so-called blacks in America. The so-called blacks in America. And guess what? If you think black is a nationality, you was wrong. Black is a color. It's a description. My boots are black. My pants are black. My coat is black. So why is it that we up here in America, we don't have no nationality? You calling us by a color. Guess what? If you are black, you are a king and you are a queen. And your name is Judah. That's who you are and that's who your father is. Read that up.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemy. Because guess what? We are the only tribe that's up here with these white folks. And I know where I'm at. I know I gotta watch my mouth because I'm on this camera. But we on here, we the only tribe that's up here without captives. So when it says that you shall be in the neck of your enemies, it means that they gotta keep a close watch on you. They gotta keep a close eye on you. Right? So you will be in the neck of your enemies. So how come nobody don't know this? How come y'all don't know this? How come y'all walking around sleeping blind? You wanna listen to Lil Wayne. You wanna listen to T-Pain. You wanna be a fool. You wanna get drunk. You wanna get high. You don't know nothing. Read what you got there. And I'm gonna show y'all why we out here today. We got brothers and sisters out here on this corner right now. We can be doing anything we wanted to in this world, but we came out here to show y'all this truth. Because guess what? If you don't listen to our words and you don't listen to the words of this Most High, you will die. That's right. Let me get this. Exactly. Read what you got there, Hop. Yeah. What's your nationality, brother? What's your nationality? Black. Your father black? Your father black? We got something for you, Hop. I understand. We got something. Read that, Hop. Nah. I told you Matthew. Matthew 5:6. Read that 5:6.
Niggas is lying on here. Innocent niggas is lying on here. They ain't no fucking God.
Matthew 5:6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall.
Ain't no motherfucking God.
What you got right there? You got that 14?
Fuck God.
14? You got Psalms 14? Read that. Read that up. Psalms 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They say that the fool says in his heart, there is no God. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. That's right. If you came out here, if you came in the desert, and you came across a house that was professionally built with food in it, you know that somebody built that house. You know that somebody put food in that house. That's what it is. Out of the whole universe, as big as this universe is, we got one planet with its life on it. That didn't happen by accident. That did not happen by accident. Read that again, huh? Psalms 14 verse 1. Hey, yo, no. Read that, huh? Psalms 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Read it again, huh? The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Read it again, huh? The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. So if you say there is no God, you a fool. That's right. You a fool. That's right. Read what you got there, huh?
There ain't no God, man.
Read what you got there, huh? Nah, Matthew, brother. Matthew 5:6.
Matthew 5:6. These 12, Yeshua sent forth and commanded them, saying,
go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not. You want to tolerate God. You want to tolerate God. You want to tolerate God. These 12, Yeshua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Read that again, huh?
These 12, Yeshua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into the city of Samaria. Enter ye not.
He told us not to enter into Samaria because Samaria used to be our land. But there's Ethiopians in Samaria, read.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and go ye. And as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's why we out here today. That's why we out here today. Because y'all are lost. Y'all are lost. So we come out here to go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Read what you got there. I'll continue.
Verse 8. Judah, thou art he, for thy brethren shall pray. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemy. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Talking about Christ, read.
Verse 9. Judah is the lion's whelp.
Judah is the lion's whelp, read.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
From the prey thou art gone up, read.
He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
It said Judah crouched. Judah is crouched, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Who shall rouse him up? Because our people is lazy out here, man. Our people is lazy out here, man. They lazy. In the 60s, we were rioting.
That's right.
Black Panthers was rioting out here, man. So we come up. We come up out here to raise our people. That's right. To raise the lions. To raise the kings and queens. Continue that, huh? Read that, huh?
Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come.
Shiloh means, hey sister, hey. Read that again, huh?
My name is
Verse
L'Oreal.
10. The scepter.
L'Oreal.
Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
Scepter is rulership. That's what that means, read.
Nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come.
Until Shiloh. Shiloh means peaceable one, read.
And until him shall the gathering of the people be.
Talking about Christ, read.
Verse 11. Binding his bow unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the joists of vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes.
Hold on.
Verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with the milk. Verse 13. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
Zebulun, read.
And he shall be for a haven of ships.
Zebulun is the Panama Canal. It's the Panamanians. Because the Panama Canal is where all the ships come in. Read that one more time, huh?
Verse 13. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea. And he shall be for a haven of ships. And his border shall be unto Zidon. Verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Issachar is the Mexicans. The tribe of Issachar is the Mexicans, read.
Right. Couching down between two burdens. Verse 15. And he saw that that rest was good.
That rest was good. Because in Mexico, at 12 noon, they have a rest that they call fiesta. Okay? He's a strong ass couching between. Read that again, huh?
Verse 14, Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
Between two burdens, talking about his work, read.
Verse 15, and he saw that rest was good, in the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
Issachar, which is the Mexicans, became a servant unto tribute, read.
Verse 16, Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel.
Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Read.
Verse 17, Dan shall be a serpent by the way.
It says that Dan shall be a serpent in the way, an adder in the path, because Dan went off there with the Edomites and started judging our people when the Most High didn't set him up to be that. You understand?